I'm a data analyst trainer. I have nearly 20 years of experience in the IT, and I have worked in the various roles like data analyst, data engineering. I do work in various technologies like MS Excel, SQL, Power BI, and Talent ETL. I have also managed a team of 35 in converting a unstructured data to a structured data. So this is my small background on it. I'm a science graduate in mathematics. I have also completed a GNIT from NIT Academy. So training is my passion. I have trained nearly 1,500 resources as of now, plus resources. I do corporate training, tech trainings, and also educational trainings as well. So this is my small biography of me. So today we are here to give a demo on the Power BI. So now, um, so when it comes to the Power BI, everybody should understand what do you mean by a Power BI architecture. So Power BI architecture stands like this from the left to right. You can see the data sources, source 1, source 2, source 3. So data source 1 is nothing but the data which is available in a text file. Second data source is available in an Excel file, and third data is available from SQL. You can also have many databases. For example, I've given it as a 3 data sources. The first task is we are going to create a dashboard, but the data source are available in CSV file, Excel file, and database file. So first we load the data into the Power Query editor, into the Power BI. So we load the data into the Power BI. The step number 1 is Power Query editor. In the Power Query editor, it will help you to do the ETL tasks. So ETL stands for extract, transform, and load. So in the Power Query editor, we do a data cleansing task. So we remove junk values, unnecessary columns which are not required in our data. Then we load the cleaned data into the Power BI desktop where the model view comes into picture. This is step number 2. Since the data are available in the various tables, we have to connect with each other. That is called data model. So data model can be done in this Power Pivot. This is the step number 2. And then step number 3, we can build our dashboards. And step number 4 is the Power BI services where we publish our reports. So this is the architecture of the Power BI. Load the data from the external sources, clean it if necessary, then load it, do the data modeling, and then build the dashboards, and then publish the reports into the Power BI services. Now let us go and give you a demo on the data that we have. So the data that they have given it is here. The client requirement, what they need in the dashboard is, they need this dashboards. They will call it as a KPI. KPI stands for Key Performance Indicator. It is nothing but an client requirement, what the client needs. So they will give the in terms of KPIs, KPI number 1, KPI number 2, 3, and 4. The first is they need the total sales. We are talking about the sales of some items. This is total orders, country-wise total sales, and highest sales they want it in a green color. So the data source, whatever they are given is geography.txt, and these are all the 3 sales files. So let us go and see this data. I have stored this data inside the source file. We go to the source, you can see geography. When I open this file, you can see geography. It is like this. We have a country name and then we have a region name. Second file, we have these 3 files, Excel files. So open this file now here, and I open it. You can see a salesperson is there, geography is there, product is there, order date, amount, and boxes. And finally, you have a customer rating. Okay. And second file, This is on 12th December 2021. You can see the salesperson, geography, product, sales date, amount, and boxes. You don't have the customer rating here. All other columns are good, only the customer rating is missing here. And day 3 file, 13th December, right? You have the salesperson, geography, product, date, amount, and boxes. These are all the source data. From this data, we are going to create a dashboard. In the dashboard, what information we need? We need these 4 informations. Right? Is it clear for everybody? What we are going to do? We are going to create a dashboard with this following KPIs. Okay. Now, open a new Power BI. Go to the search. In the search, you type Power BI. You can see this app, Power BI app. It's loaded here. Select it. Click on the blank report. Now this is the landing page of the Power BI. This area is called report canvas. Okay, and right hand side you can see the data pane. This is the data pane, and this is a visualization pane. And here you can see these are all called visuals. Okay, visual 1, visual 2, visual 3, so on and so forth. When you click on any visual, you can see a tile which is available here. Okay, like this, you can create a number of tiles here. Click on the report canvas and say tiles. So you can move this tile by clicking on it. Now, the first thing is that we are going to load the data. So in the home, these are all called ribbons. Okay. Now, what is the version of the Power BI? Go to the help ribbon. You can see, click on the about. Now you can see August 2025 is the latest version of the Power BI. Click on close. Now we are going to load the data from CSV file. You can see here CSV file, and then these are all the text Excel files. You can see here this is the CSV file. These are all Excel file. Now go to the get data in the home ribbon. These are all called ribbons. Inside the ribbon, you can see these are all called tools. Like this, one of the tool is called get data. Click on the get data. These are all called connectors. So depends upon the source data, we use this connectors. So we are going to load it from the text or CSV. So I'm going to use this text or CSV connector. So click on this geography and load it. Now this is a preview of your data. Now there are 2 buttons on the bottom right of the screen. You can see one is load and another one is transform data. So transform data will take you to the Power Query editor and load will take you to the Power BI desktop. So both we can use. So first let me go to the transform data. Click on the transform data. Now you can see a new editor is opened. This editor is called Power Query editor. On the top, you can see Power Query editor. So here, this is called as a query. Geography is called as a query. And on the right hand side, this is, you can see the data. This is called the preview of your data. Now, right hand side, you can see the query settings. Here, you can rename this table. And here, you can see the applied steps. So applied steps is the steps which will help you to do record all the data cleansing tasks that we do here. For example, here you can see these two rows are not at all necessary for us. So what we do, we have to do a data cleansing. So where can we do the data cleansing? In Power Query Editor. So I need to remove these two rows, and bring this row which contains a column heading. So in order to remove the rows, you can see different kinds of ribbons available here. Inside each ribbon, you can see the tools. So go to the remove rows. I will say remove top rows. I will say 2. How many number of rows I want to remove from the top? 2. Say OK. Top 2 rows is removed, and you can see a step is included in the applied steps on the right side of the screen. Now supposing say I want to bring back the 2 columns, that 2 rows that I have already deleted. So click on this delete button. Those 2 rows will be able to come back. This is called undo, right? So I click on the top rows, first option, say true. Click on OK. Now you can see the column names are available in the first row of this data. Now simply I click on it, I can promote the column headers. So I go to the transform ribbon. I have an option of converting the first row as headers. Click on it. Okay. Once it is done, I need to check the data type. So each and every column is defined with the data type. So where do I see the data type? You can see on the extreme left corner of this column geo, you can see ABC. This is nothing but the data type defined by the Power BI. Right now, default text is text. Since the data is a text, so let us maintain it as a text. The region is also text, so let us maintain it as text. So no changes in the data type. Just rename this table as dim geography. You can see the properties. The name you can see there. So here I am renaming it to dim geography. Enter it. Now I need to rename this column to country. So double click on this column name and make it as country. Right? Enter. Now I need to load this data into the Power BI desktop. So go to the home ribbon. You can say close and apply. Now you can see data is loading. It's taking some time to load the data. Right. Now data is loaded. Now this is called a data pane. On the right hand side you can see. Now you can see a table is loaded. This is called a table here on the right hand side. You can see an arrow mark there. Expand the arrow mark. You can see the variables here. Or it is called as a column name, or it is called as the attributes. Right? Now, where can I see this data? Now this data, I don't want these labels, these styles, delete it. Now I can see this is called a report canvas. You can see this here, report canvas, right? And you can see there are different types of views there. When you click on the report view, you can see the report canvas. And when you click on next one, you can see the table view. Now here in the table view, you can see the actual data along with the column name. You can see all the tables along with the column name. And the third view is called the model view, which will help you to do the data modeling. can see the physical structure of this table. You can move anywhere around this area. So we upload only one table, so only one table is available here. So likewise, first of all, I will save this file. Go to File, Save As. Okay, you can see here the draft folder. I will save it as today is 21. I will save it. So always have a good practice to save the file and start working on it. It is a good practice, right? Now I need to load the other three files. So what should I do? Go to the get data. Now other three data files are Excel files. Okay, so let me load. So what I will do here, I will create a folder. Okay, say new folder. I will say orders, and I will move these three files into the orders. So this time what I'm going to do, I'm going to load the data from the folders. Since the structure are same, I can also use Excel file. So if I use an Excel file, every time I need to load one by one. Now what I'll do, I'll click on the more. Here I can see an option of folder. Click on the folder, say connect. Now it will ask you for a folder where the file is available. The file is available in this folder, orders. I'll select it, Control C and Control V. And click on OK. Right. Now here I have an option of load, combine. So what I will do, I click on the combine, I will say combine and load. So what does it mean? I'm going to combine all these three files and make it as one single file. I'll say combine and load the data into the Power Query editor. So combine and transform data I will do. So it will ask you for a first file. Okay, this is my first file. After selecting this file, it will give you a preview. Just say OK. So now what happened? It has combined the file and loaded it here. Only one file is loaded. Load other three. Click on the source file. Click on the Excel. On the orders. Okay, 12 December. Load it. Day 2. This is day 1. This is day 2. And third file. Load from Excel, 13th December. Right. So we have loaded the 3 files. First one, second one, and third one. So click on the first file and try to do the data cleansing task. So here we don't need the first row. So go to the remove rows, to say top row, and how many number of rows we needed. We need to remove only one, say one. And now we need to promote this headers, transform ribbon, use first row as headers. Okay. And then we have an error record here. We don't want this. So remove the error records. So let us select this, go to the home ribbon and have a remove rows, say remove error records. Not remove. So okay, we'll filter here. And then, so now here you can see here, the data type is not fixed properly. So we don't want this column. So remove columns, say remove column. Now this data type has to be changed. This is ABC123 alphanumeric. So select it and convert it to text. We have some error records. Click on it. Here you can see an error record. Right click on it. Now you can see remove errors. Right. Now here you can see there are some error records are there. Geography, convert it to text. Product, convert to text. Sales date, it has to be in date column, so date and time. Amount column, you convert it to fixed decimal. Boxes, make it to whole number, and customer rating to whole number. This is how you change a data type. So we change this and then go to the day 2. We have this data. And then here we don't want the null rows. Remove top rows. From the top, we have to remove one. And then change the data type. This is transform data. Use first row as headers. And change the data type. Now here you can see the amount column is, it is in the text data type. So we have to convert it to the fixed decimal. When I say fixed decimal, replace the current, it's giving me the error. Okay. So how do I bring back it originally? Or what should I do? You can see here in the applied steps. So click on the change tab, it will be removed. This one you change it to date, and this one. Now this time this might be because of the dollar symbol. So I need to remove this dollar symbol. Right click on it to say replace values. Say dollar, replace it with null. Say OK. And finally, I'm going to convert this one to fixed decimal. The error is solved. Boxes, I'm making it a whole number. Right. So now day 3. Then same process I'm doing here. Go to the home ribbon. I say remove rows, top rows. 1. Okay. And transform ribbon, use first row as headers. And select the amount column, convert, replace values, replace the dollar values or not. And now convert it to a whole number, fixed decimal. And finally, boxes is there. Good. So now day one orders, we have some error records here. I'm just trying to fix it. Okay, let us see what it happens. I will do as it is. Now, the orders day one, day two files, these three files are the same pattern files. So keeping it in the three different files, three different queries is going to give me a zero result. So what should I do? I need to combine all these three. So I go to the home ribbon. I have something called append queries on the top. Click on the append queries, say append query as new. Now it will ask you what are all the tables that you want to combine. I want to combine the orders, push it here. Day two, push it here. And make it as a one file. Say click OK. Now it will give me an append query. So here all the records will be appended here. All the three records is appended here. And this one I'll rename it to orders. Okay, so these three files is no more record for me. I'm going to remove this from the data. So right click, delete. Right click, delete. Right click, delete. Okay, right. Now what I can do a suspend. Right. Now I load the data. I go to the home ribbon. I will say close and apply. Now you can find the second table is available here. You're seeing some error files. Let me go. So from here, I need to go back to the Power Query editor. So click on the transform data, click on the transform data. Here, you see, I will remove this orders. Let us combine these two and load this data. Close and apply. Now you can see sales orders is created and you have the two table data combined together. Now we are going to create a dashboard. Let's save the file. So this is the report canvas area where we are going to do some formattings. I want to change the background color of this report canvas. How do I do it? I go to the format your report page. You can see report canvas background. I can select any background of my choice. I will select a pattern. I've already saved it. Or I will choose a color. Choose a color. So after giving the color, it's not changing, so I make it as a black. So reduce this transparency, will change this color. Now I'll rename this page to template. Now I want to create a title for this dashboard. In the home ribbon, I can see a text box. Click on the text box. Create a title for this. Click on it. You say sales analysis dashboard. Control A. Increase the font size and give a background color to it. Select it. You can see effects, background color. It gives an unlike color background. And now go to the visual border on and make the corners as round the corners. The corners are chopped here. And I need to insert a logo on the top. I will go insert. I click on this image, and then in the source folder, I have kept the logo. I resize it. The image. Resize it and keep it on the top. Keep saving your files is a good practice always. Right. All I need is that let's go to the KPI. I need the total sales. So how do I create a total sales? From this table, I can see, I'll go to the table view. I can see the amount column will gives you, when I sum this amount column, it will give you the total sales. So I'm going to create a DAX measure, which will help you to sum the entire column here. So how do I create a measure? Measures or dynamic calculation, which will help you to do a dynamic calculation and stores the value. So click on the table. You can see the list of all the attributes and click on the new measure. A formula bar will be opened up. So here I say X total sales equal to, I use a DAX function sum, column name amount, then select it, enter it. Now you can see a DAX measure is created here. Now with the help of this visualization, I'll try to display it here. So click on the report canvas. You can see the card visual. Click on the card visual. The card visual is a visual which will help you to create a scalar value. So amount is a scalar value, single output. So click on the total sales, drag and drop into the fields of this. Now you can get the total sales is this much. I'll do a little bit formatting on this. I'll create a title for this. So select the card visual, click on the format, click on the general, in the title, switch on the title. In the title, you say total sales. And come down, increase the font size to 20. And come down, give some background color in case if you need. And change the text color. You keep it as center, make it as bold. Or you can make it as white. Or make it as right? So I'll make this corners little bit chopped one. Go to the format, general, and effects. Come down, visual border on, and round the corners. It becomes a little bit attractive now. And finally, I will remove this data labels. This is called category labels, X total sales. I go to the format, I'll switch it off. Now it gives me the good look. Right? So I have placed the total sales here. And finally, I want to make this rupee symbol to dollar. So click on this total sales in the home ribbon or in the measure tools. I can see this dollar, select it and turn to United States dollar. So this way I can create a first KPI is done. Second one, I need the total orders. So I need the total orders. So what should I do? Create a new measure, right click, new measure. We'll say X total orders. I use a count row function. Count rows and then table is sales orders mode. You can see a measure is created, total orders. So instead what I will do, I'll simply use this card visual and place it here and then drag and drop the total orders onto this. Totally 15 orders are there. So I'll give a title to this, general title. I'll give it total orders. Okay. Now, every time doing the formatting is difficult. So what should I do? I'll select this format. I use this format painter to copy the format and see it automatically changes. In this way, you can cut short your work in many different ways. So next one, all I need, next KPI is country-wise sales I need. Okay, country is available here. Now what I do, I can see the region-wise sales. I'm sorry, region-wise sales. Region-wise total sales. The region is available in the geography table, whereas here we have the total sales is available in the sales column. So it is very difficult for us to predict. So what I will do, I'll go to the model view. I'll create a data modeling now. Click on the region or country. The country is a common column between the sales orders and the dim geography. You can see here. Here, even though it is named as a geography, it is a country column. And the geography column, here it is a region and country. So what I do, I go here, take the country, click on it, drag and drop your country on top of the geography here. Now we are trying to create a data model. Save. Right, now you can see. A relationship between geography and sales orders is one to many and cross filter direction is towards the sales order. Now it becomes easy for me to do the job. What should I do? Select it. I'll produce this table, the table wherein now I will bring this region from the geography table and bring the total sales from the fact table and release it here. Now I get region wise total sales. Okay, so there are some blank values are there. And finally, I create a dashboard. So I use this slicer, drag and drop the slicer on top of here. I want the year wise sales. What I do, I go here, expand the date hierarchy and get the month or year. I hope year is same, 2001 and 2000, or I'll try to get the month. I want the quarter wise. Okay. Now what I can do, I can simply click on the quarter and I can create a data for this. Or I'll try to get the country, take the country and drop it here. So India, what are the sales? Australia, what is the sales? And United States, what are the sales? In this way, I've created a small dashboard with this available data. Right? So I'm ending my demo session here. If you have any questions, go ahead. Anybody has got any doubts? Anything you want to clarify? The time to clarify.
Devanand and Venkatesh, can you please speak? If you have any questions, can you please ask? Hello,
Yes,
both
yes.
of you, are you there? Hello, Devanand.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, sir is there. Can you please ask if there any questions? Is there any doubts? Or else can you please give me the feedback about the class? Hello, Devanand. Are you there? Venkateshwarlu?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, give me the feedback. And if you have any questions, can you please ask?
Okay, ma'am. No questions, ma'am.
How was the class?
Good, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. And Devanand, what about you?
No doubts, ma'am.
Is it all clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Have a nice demo.
Right.
And
Yeah.
thank you, both of you guys.
Right.
Thanks for the
Thank you all.
feedback.
Just see you in another session. Until then,
Thank you.
bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you all.